Okay, so passion. When I told Harry I would do this, I thought I'd just come up here and talk about Hotel on North, a couple of the new programs that we have in place, and then I found out about 2 days ago that there was a theme, passion. Okay, passion to me is something personal, so I'm going to do something even more uncomfortable than talking. I'm going to tell you about me. This is me. I grew up in Fairhaven, Massachusetts, on the other side of the state. I didn't know what to do with my hair for the first 20 years of my life, but I knew that I always wanted to work in theater. I wanted to be a stage manager. A stage manager is the person who sits behind the audience and makes sure that everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. They listen, they follow the director's vision, they work with the actors, and they make sure that what the talent and the opportunity can meet in the most perfect way possible. My career took me to a bunch of different places. I lived in Milwaukee, Nashville, yeah, man, Philadelphia, Dallas, and then eventually I came here to Pittsfield. I was working here. Barrington Stage brought me here as a company manager in 2013. My first night in Pittsfield, I was in the wrong lane right here at Park Square. I wanted to go to the Big Y, but I was in the lane to turn left, and people were beeping and honking and screaming at me, and I'd just come from Nashville where people are polite to a fault. And at first it freaked me out, got me real scared. But then at that moment, I had this realization that in Pittsfield, if you do something wrong, they're going to tell you. And I knew right then and there that this is a place that I could stand and be comfortable in. I don't have a cat, but I just thought that was a really fun slide. All right, so I relocated here. I was married at the time, not to Steve Guttenberg, I wish, but I was married. My husband and I then moved here to Pittsfield, and I started working full-time at Barrington Stage Company, which is a great organization, and had a lot of fun. However, in the middle of it, my husband came home one night and he said, and this is when you all cry, he's like, I want a divorce, our marriage is insignificant. And this is what insignificant means. And it was hard, it was rough, it gets better, but also in that moment, I realized I never wanted anyone else to feel insignificant. By the way, when you look up divorced women, you always get stock footage of women with white coffee mugs staring out the window. So anyway, my husband and I separated, and I contemplated my life. I contemplated my career. I'd spent so many years in theater. And where I was in my career, I could either move locations or I could move my career, which was really scary. I'm like 94 years old, and I'd been doing it for a very long time. So for the next year, I was that woman in the coffee shop staring out the window trying to figure it out. About a year and some change to when my husband told me that that my marriage was insignificant, I went to Shire City Festival, the music series. You guys remember this? It was over at Crispina's church. I was fully entrenched in theater. I didn't really talk to very many locals, but I went there for the Whiskey Treaty Roadshow show. And yeah, show. Anyway, so I was there, and I immediately felt warm. Everyone was friendly. Everyone was smiling. Their music was amazing. They did this one song called Fall Into Place. It's about how you just got to have faith, and it will figure itself out. And it was in that moment, on that night, that I realized I was ready to leave my 20-something career in theater and move my career to Pittsfield. I didn't know what I was going to do. It took about a year. Eventually, I was adopted by Hotel on North, which is a fantastic place. My passion is not for Hotel on North. I work at Hotel on North. My passion is for Pittsfield, and I am inspired every single day. Are you really videotaping me, Bethany? By Hotel on North. So we have 45 rooms here at Hotel on North. Each room is different. Each room is unique. We welcome people from all over the country and internationally, and when they come here, they ask me, what can we do? What is there to do around here? They want to know about Pittsfield, and they want to be a part of Pittsfield. So here at Hotel on North, my favorite thing, once again, is that warmth that that was contagious at the Whiskey Treaty Roadshow that night, and the people that are here in Pittsfield. We've created a couple of different programs. This right here is Craft Night. We do this every Tuesday at Hotel on North. It's just really an excuse to get together, breathe, and relax and feel human again. Right over here, we had started this running club called Run to North with the Berkshire Running Center. They are still running on North Street. They now are at J. Allen's. Another great opportunity for people who are not from Pittsfield to come and experience the Berkshire warmth. And then my job, I am the sales manager, and we do weddings, we do all sorts of different events. These two people, they're Jean and Cassandra. They eloped to Pittsfield, and after this wedding took place the next day, they came over here to Billy and Waterfalls and started looking at real estate. So back to my passion. My passion now is to give back to Pittsfield and the Berkshires that same warmth and hospitality that made me completely give up everything I knew to be true to stay here. And I'm going to spend the rest of my days here on North Street making sure that everyone feels welcomed, appreciated, and nobody feels insignificant. And that's it. Bye. Do you want to hear a joke? I still have 10 seconds left. What's brown and sounds like a bell? Dung. Okay. How do you turn a duck into a blues singer? You put it in the microwave until it's Bill Withers. Thank you, Pittsfield.